Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here's a quick last second guide on how all of you can easily defeat the Walking Wake raid and the Iron Leaves raid here in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. These raids are version exclusive. For my Pokemon Scarlet players, you will only be seeing the Walking Wake raid dens in your game. And for my Pokemon Violet players, you will only be seeing the Iron Leaves raid dens in your game. You have until 3:59 p.m. PST of January 7th to get these raids in your game. After 3:59 p.m. PST, these raids will no longer be available in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So first thing first, to get these raids in your game, open up your menu, connect to the internet, then go down to Poke Portal, then go all the way down to Mystery Gift, then go all the way down to check Poke Portal News. As soon as you get this box appearing on your screen, your game is all up to date and the raids are in your game. For the Iron Leaves raid, you are going to be needing a level 100 King Gambit with a Dark Tera type, holding an Electric Seed. With this item, our defense stat gets a boost when Iron Leaves drops an electric terrain. For the moves, all you need is Swords Dance and Kotal Cleave. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. If not, my bad. You also want your King Gambit to have a Defiant ability. For the EVs, you want to use 26 HP ups and 26 proteins and 1 iron. Of course, make sure to hyper train your Pokemon. And on top of that, make sure your King Gambit has an adamant nature, so it can have a higher attack for a lesser special attack. Then from here, all you have to do is just find the Iron Leaves raid den on your map. It's going to have a Psychic Tera den. It's going to look like this. Go to it, click on Challenge Alone because we are doing this solo. Obviously, you do have to have Pokemon Violet. Then from here, it's a very simple strat. All you're going to do is use Swords Dance 3 times, then spam Koto Cleave till you KO Iron Leaves. That simple. Then for the Walking Wake raid, all you're gonna need is a level 100 Miraidon with an Electric Tera type, holding Weakness Policy. This item's actually very beneficial because with Miraidon, you can actually 2-turn the Walking Wake. It just depends on what move it uses on you. For the moves, all you're gonna need is Charge and Electro Drift. Of course, Miraidon's ability is gonna be the Hadron Engine. For the EVs, it's very simple. Use 26 Calciums, 26 HP ups, and 1 Zinc. Of course, make sure to hyper train your Pokemon. Also make sure your Miraidon has a modest nature, so Miraidon can have a higher special attack for a lesser attack. Then from here, of course, you have to own Pokemon Scarlet for this. Open up your map and look for the Walking Wake raid den. It's gonna look like this. It's a Water Tera raid den. Go to it, click on Challenge Alone. Then from here, the strat is actually pretty simple. All you're gonna do is use Charge, then Electro Drift. Most of the time, this should be a 2-turn raid to complete, but there are times where Walking Wake will throw a curveball and hit you with a move that's not very effective against you. Usually when that happens, I just leave and try again. But that's how you can easily defeat the Walking Wake and Iron Leaves raids here in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But if you want to get both Pokemon in your game, whether you're playing Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet, it's very simple. Just make sure it is not past 3:59 p.m. PST. Or even better, just make sure it's not close to that time either, because this step is going to require you to connect to the internet. And if you're connected to the internet and it's after 3:59 p.m. PST, the raids are just going to disappear in your game. But if you do still have time to connect to the internet and not worry about the raids disappearing on you, to get the version exclusive Pokemon that you don't have in your game, simply just open up your menu, be connected to the internet, go down to the Poke Portal, then come down here to Tera Raid Battle. Then from here, luckily for me, it's actually the first 2 options that are appearing on my posting, but simply just come to the screen, look for one of these 2 icons. If they don't appear, just wait till you can hit X so you can refresh your postings, and I believe they reset after every 90 seconds. So with this process, you do have to be kind of patient with it, but try to join a posting. You're not going to be able to join all the time, but if you do, awesome. Then from there, just make sure to use Miraidon on Walking Wake and King Gambit against Iron Leaves. Hopefully today's video was helpful for those that actually needed it. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on those post notifications, all that good stuff, and I will catch you all in the next video. Good luck with your raids.